Hello students, welcome to week 7 for JRN150, Media and Society. I wanted to come to you today to give you some information that you will need to help you get through the week. For those of you that have not already checked on Blackboard, I have posted the informed consent form in the announcements. Remember, the informed consent form is required for your oral history project, so it's very important that you work to make sure you get that signed by all of your participants, because that is the requirement. This week, as you can see in the screen here, we're reading chapter 3 on political influence and media, or on the media. That begins on page 72. We're watching 3 videos about shared cultures, shaping public opinion, and on media institution. Additionally, we're completing a media and culture activity, number 4, and reflection number 7. So coursework wise is on the lighter side. That's because you should be wrapping up your critical assignments, doing your interviews, writing your paper, things like that for your oral history projects. If you have any questions with that critical assignment, let me know early on in this week and next week. So do keep in mind the food for thought, which is Galatians 6:9, where we are not to become weary in doing good, for we know we will reap the harvests when we do not give up. So this video kind of gives you some ideas of what shared culture is in terms of media influence and things of that nature. The public opinion video helps you understand how public opinion can shape government and politics and the role that media plays within that, as well as looking into what government and politics is and things of that nature, and how media is influential in those processes. So looking at media culture number 4, I am requiring you to look at exhibit 3.4 and pick 2 of the media advocacy organizations and explore them and give us some details on that, and tell me which ones you like, what you think about their media regulation, what are they about, what type of advocacy are they taking on, because there's a whole gamut of that when it comes to media advocacy. If you want to branch out outside of the list on an exhibit 3.4, that is fine. You can do that. You just should run that by me though. If you know of a great media advocacy group that you really want to explore more deeply, I'm completely okay with that. But like I said, do get in touch with me about that ahead of time. Then you'll be looking at the Prometheus Radio Project for your reflection. You're going to look at this organization, why you think it exists, why are they often in opposition to the FCC and media corporations, and really kind of help talk about what you think about this is in terms of pirate radio. I'm going to go ahead and lead us to this site so you can take a look at it together. It's going to be good for you to peruse the About Us section. Really, this radio project is designed to build community radio through participatory activities. So they are really behind letting the communities, getting back to what the root of radio is. Radio, when it began in the early 1900s, and so was really designed as community information to be informative to the community itself and free from corporate control. So you would get, in the rural areas of America, a bunch of farmers that came together and got a bandwidth and sent out information for what people needed to know about in their local community. It's how they delivered near instant communication. And so the Prometheus Radio Project really believes in that and desires to get that out to the masses again. And so when you think about that from that perspective, it does start to change your perspective on radio control, and things of that nature. And so that's what we're doing this week. As we move into week 8, I am going to take you there briefly, just to give you some heads ups on things. Do know that this is where your critical assignment will be submitted. It is important for you to do all the elements of the critical assignment, and to keep that in mind. Do know that the War on Ideas documentary is about 20 to 30 minutes next week. So if you want to start early on some things, that probably would be a good idea, considering we do have some heavy assignments due. If you've not completed the course evaluation, please do so soon. I am working to get in touch with each of you individually to see how you've been doing in the course. Everybody's been doing well. And yeah, so we're wrapping things up. We're coming to the end of the semester. If you have any questions, let me know. I pray that you all have a blessed week.